me to you. I got everything that you want. Like a heart that's so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. There's anything that you want. If there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you, to you, to you, to you. Well, she was just 17, you know what I mean, and the way she looked was way beyond compare. No, I'll never dance with another. Oh, since I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. With another, oh, I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in my oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight. And before too long, I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Oh, I saw her standing there. We danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long, I fell in love with her. I'll never dance with another. Oh, I saw her standing there. Yes, I saw her standing there. Yes, I saw her standing there. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'd like to continue with another track off our new LP. I think a lot of you know this one because we've been doing it here for about 28 years. And it's called Roll Over Beethoven. It's a rocking little record on my jaws you can play. Oh, the Beethoven gotta hit it again. And all the temperature's rising too fast for the blue. Yeah, a heartbeat rhythm, my soul keeps a singing of blue. Oh, the Beethoven, the rocking is too fast. Hold it over and move on up to top of it, let her read on the market. Hold it over, roll over, Beethoven, rocking it too fast. while I play my fiddle. Ain't got nothing to lose. Roll over Beethoven, the rocky 2x2. Milk wigs like a clover, dance like a spinning car. Got a crazy song, a horse to see in rhythm bar. On a G, on a dime, and a star. Roll over Beethoven, roll over Beethoven, yeah, roll over Beethoven, roll over Beethoven, baby, it's the deep rhythm of blues. Thank you, folks. The next number is a sort of special number, which we only do every night. It's a number which features our drummer, Ringo. And he was going to sing the new number, but he hasn't learned it. So he's going to do the track off the Please Please Me LP called Boom! Thank you again. Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh please, say to me, let me be your man. And please, say to me, you let me hold your hand. You let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide. Yeah, you got that something. I think you understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can hide. I can hide. Yeah,
we've nearly come to the end of the little get together now. So before we do our last numbers, we'd like to say.
Shut up!
What? We'd like to say a very sincere thank you to everybody. Thank you, everybody. A very big thank you to everybody for coming along here today and making it, well, you know, you made the show anyway. Wonderful audience and all that sort of stuff. So, we only got one more thing to ask of everybody. As we're doing this number now, you know, last time we were here, we asked everybody to sort of clap and stamp their feet and all that. You know. Well, if you do the same thing again, only louder, as loud as you like, you know, good mic, please. Very good mic. Okay, as loud as you like. The song is another new one from a new LP. It's called Money.
You can keep it very good and please. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. So loving gives me a thrill. So loving don't pay my bill. That's what I want. 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 But it don't get what can you? That's what I want. 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 Money don't get everything that's true. Well, they don't get what can you? That's what I want. 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 What I want. That's what I want.
fellas, do you feel like singing a chorus with me?
Yes, Ralph, yes.
There's enthusiasm for you. I'll give you a rough idea how it goes. It starts off with me going like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you come in E, Paul. That's it. And then all together, fellas. That's nice. There's an old Australian stockman lying, dying. And he gets himself up onto one elbow and he turns to his 4 mates who are gathered round and he says, cut your hair once a year, boys. Cut your hair once a year. If it covers your ear, you can't hear, boys. So cut your hair once a year. All together now. Timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Ooh, timey kangaroo. You must do the bit the kangaroo down. Zero, dear. I've forgotten the words. Take care of me, make sure, look out after me. Keep going.
Take care, look after me, no more now.
Here we go. Don't ill-treat me, pet dingo, Ringo. Don't ill-treat me, pet dingo. He can't understand your lingo, Ringo. So don't ill-treat me, pet dingo. All together now. Timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Ooh, timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. I think George's guitar's on the blink, I think. George's guitar's on the blink. Well, it shouldn't go blink. Hey, that's really on the blink. All together now. Timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Ooh, timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Prop me up by the wall, Paul. Prop me up by the wall. I'll scream and cheer till I fall, Paul, if you'll prop me up by the wall. All together now. Timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Ooh, timey kangaroo. That's where it should be there. Ooh, timey kangaroo down. Hey, keep the hits coming on, John. Keep the hits coming on. At least till after I'm gone, John. Keep the hits coming on. All together now. Timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Ooh, timey, I got it down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Give us a bit of that's it. And with this very last gasp, he says, tan me hide when death comes, chums. Oh dear. Tan me hide when death comes. So we tanned his hide when he died, Clyde, and Ringo's got it on his drums. All together now. Timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down. Ooh, timey kangaroo down, sport. Timey kangaroo down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a phony bunch of laughter that was. Hey, what about messing up that ending after all the rehearsal? We did it at least once.
But you forgot the words, didn't you, Rolf?
At the beginning. What a beautiful speech, Sir John.
Dear public ear, we heard your programme on December the 29th when Tony Hall said it'd be nice if the people who liked our kind of music would also appreciate the kind of records and music that we play at home, like Murray Wells' Miracles, and not to mention Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye?
I told you not to mention Marvin Gaye. We believe that the fans would like these singers if they had the chance to hear them, you see, because we don't seem to hear enough of them these days on the radio. So you'd make us very happy, Tony, and you'd absolutely break us up if you'd play us some. Yours sincerely, George Harrison
and Ringo Starr.
A band.
Please could we be given warning at the beginning of a programme if there's going to be anything about the Beatles, as all Beatle fans can make sure to listen, and have a chance to ring up other fans to make sure they are also listening. Yours Beatle Madly, Barbara Garnett, Grimshaw Lane, Ormskirk.
Thanks for the letter, Barbara, and we're on today later on, so don't forget, get on the phone and get all your friends listening.
Dear public ear, we heard your programme on December the 29th when Tony Hall said it'd be nice if the people who liked our kind of music would also appreciate the kind of records and music that we play at home, like Murray Wells' Miracles, and not to mention Marvin Gaye. We believe that the fans would like these singers if they had the chance to hear them, you see, because we don't seem to hear enough of them these days on the radio. So you'd make us very happy, Tony, and you'd absolutely break us up if you'd play us some. Yours sincerely, George Harrison
and Ringo Starr. You wrecked me, gag, you fool.
What was your gag?
You know,
Oh, did
not
you?
to mention Marvin Gaye, and I say Marvin Gaye, and then you say, I told you not to mention him.
Thanks for your letter, George and Ringo.
Well, they're just off now for dinner at the Dorchester. And Paul McCartney, would you like to say a few words to the listeners of Public Ear, Paul?
Yes, what about then, George?
How are you enjoying filming? See, this is your first film, isn't it, Paul?
Yes, the first film we ever made, and we're having a good time. We're not very good actors, but we're trying hard, and that's the most important thing, really, having a try, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose it is, Paul. Well, are you having any trouble learning your lines or anything like that?
Well, actually, George, I'm a bit lazy about that. I normally learn them about 10 minutes before we do the scene, actually. I feel it gives an air of impromptuity.
I see. How's the director of the film?
Well, yes, Dick Lester's directing the film. What's your name, George?
George, BBC.
George.
I'm from the BBC, you see. Public Ear.
Oh, yes, it is
You
a
can
bit.
see it sticking
Yes.
out.
Anyway, his name's Dick Lester. He's a good fella. He's bald, but don't hold that against him. He's one of the nicest fellas I've met, and he's a great director. And I think he's going to save the film in the cutting rooms. He's a great fella, he is.
What do you mean he's going to save it in the cutting rooms? What exactly do you mean by that, Paul?
Well, you see, George, the acting may not be very good, but if he can cut it up and slice it around and slot bits in here and slot bits in there, he may make it into a good film, you see.
I see. Well, thank you, Paul, and you'll receive your 3-shilling fee at a later date.
Don't mention it, George. Thank you.
Well, this week we have a special person for you on our programme, none other than John Lennon of the Beatles. Well, John, I believe you've written a book, and this book's called John Lennon in His Own Right, folks. John Lennon in His Own Right, W-R-I-T, you see, it's a laugh. It's a laugh a minute with John Lennon. Some of you might find it a bit difficult to understand because, you see, it's in a sort of funny lingo. Well, we get it, you see, it's full of laughs, and I don't really know how you could describe it, but it's sort of rubbish. Maybe that's one way. Well, sitting on my left, I have another person of the Beatles called Ringo Starr. What, Ringo, do you think of this book by John Lennon?
Well, I think it's marvellous. I mean, I've never read anything like it.
You've never read before, though,
no,
have you?
See, that's the fun. I can't read, you see.
Oh.
That's why I've never... I mean, you know, the stories are so funny. Ha ha! I mean, the titles are so funny. Partly Dave. And what else have we got here? We got many a nice story. Sad Michael. That's a sad story. The Famous Five through Wono Abbey. It's a well-known place. Randolph's Party. I mean, that's one not to be missed by anybody. We also have The Wrestling Dog. Many little drawings which will make you laugh.
Laugh?
Well, George is trying to lose his accent, you see.
Well, thank you, Ringo. So I'd just like to hand you over to John Lennon, and what are you going to read for us?
Well, just so happens, George, I've got a copy of my book here, and I'll read a poem, what is called Alex Speaking. He is putting it lightly when he says, quabbling the grass, strabby down the soddy flays, a moa matamas, a monka minka minibus, a marmalady moon, a Mickey Mendip multiplus, a mighty midgy spoon. And so I traddled onward, caring not a care. Onward, 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 my friends, and glory for the 59th! Actually, it's the 39th, or I goofed.
Well,
Fine, our lads.
thank you, John. Thank you. This is the last programme, isn't it, Ringo?
Oh, they're awful.
Because we like doing Public Ear. We think it's a great programme because when we're on tour, we listen to it, don't we, Ringo?
Yeah, it's fab.
And it's... Hang on. I've got an announcement.
Yes,
In Jane Gaskell's profile of Harry Seacombe, you heard Myra Seacombe, Jimmy Grafton, and Harry Seacombe himself.
Good old Harry.
Good old Harry.
Harry's good, isn't he?
We like Harry. The Public Ear was introduced by Alan Scott with Pauline Botti, sorry about that, Pauline. Tony Hall, Tony Hall, good friend from me, and the Max Harris Group. The features assistant was Michael Colley, and the programme was produced by John Fawcett Wilson and George Harrison.
And Ringo Starr.
Thank you.
The best things in life are free. You can keep it for the best and these. I'll give you mine. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Thank you all very much, sir. God bless you. You've got a lucky face.
A lot of the literary toffs here today, John, were disappointed you didn't say a few words. Why didn't you speak to them?
Because I don't, I'm scared stiff, that's why.
What would you prefer to be remembered as, a writer or as a Beatle?
I don't care whether I'm remembered or not, After I'm gone, I don't care what happens.
How do you set about your writing?
Well, it depends. Sometimes one of the others will say something, like Ringo thought of this title, Hard Day's Night, the film. Well, I use that in the book about somebody or other had a hard day's night, or from that, or somebody's name, or somebody that I think is funny,
Second British small group, top British vocal group, top 4 records of the year, the world's leading vocal group, the Beatles.
Your 15-second cue mark will be appearing at the erase head shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Right, Jimmy. Can't be bad. We wrestlers show 'em. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring somebody on just now who's going to talk to you. You won't be able to understand a word he's going to say. But he's a great guy. All the way from a station, that's what they call the radio, a radio station in big old New York City. It's called 1010 Wins. If you ever go to New York, you just dial 1010 and you get WINS just by Central Park there. There's a guy by the name of, and a big welcome for him because he's a stranger and a foreigner, Murray the K. Murray, where's Murray? Come on. That's my friend, Murray the K. Come on, Murray. And they're all yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to have traveled around the country, and they sort of called me the fifth Beatle over in the United States when we played host to the boys. I just want to take the opportunity now to tell you how much all of us in the USA have enjoyed the invasion of the British groups in the country. Right about now, I would like to bring on somebody for you. Want to tell you that, ask you to help me make this introduction. I'd like to say a name, and I'd like you to repeat the name. And then when we get through, we'll all add it up, and it ought to have some fun for you. Are you ready? Let me say it first. You repeat it after me. John. Paul. Ringo. George. I give you the